Okay, Ella, you are welcome for my interview. First of all, I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel. I'm Ella.
Ella and Ella Beth.
Ella Betts.
Ella
Yeah.
Beth, yeah. I'm here just for my interview. We are doing a project in our study, and now this is a little bit about our project. We are currently creating a platform called Save the Future. It will be a useful most would be useful most to the people with our age bracket, that is 16 and 26 around there, who are willing to change and change others. This is a trending problem across the globe whereby there is a little offline social interaction between people, and in some instances there is no interaction anymore. These will not be necessarily uh, being victims of social media addiction, but everyone that is willing to make difference and save the future from online social interaction. I think when I say online social interaction, you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So on this platform, different people will meet and talk about issues concerning different topics on this related to socialization and how to engage into different social activities than socializing with our technology. I think you understand now
Yeah,
my
I do.
direction. Yeah, people will be able to share their stories on that platform, share knowledge clips about socializing and that kind of link up with the professionals. Like we want to when we create this social this platform, it's not going to be only limited to some extent, but we want this young generation to link up with other important people. Like we'll be able to link up with experienced people, with people who matters, the professionals, university professors, whereby these young generation can always meet them there. They can talk about different issues, but related to this topic. We also try to look for those people that who can help the young generation, because we might not be able to do everything, but we'll be able to figure out those people who can help. So for our furthermore, due to the fact that this is a niche market, we tend to bring these people together in one online community to make one big family where we can pave ways to save the future. We will be working on different projects by the help of the professionals and experienced people like you about offline social interaction and online social interaction. This is our point of view, shifting from online interaction to offline interaction, because now we have found out that in our our age bracket, like a young generation, spend a lot of time on social media, but we want to bring only one element of offline interaction. There are a lot of problems with social media addiction, but our focus for this project is about this problem. So that's the problem we want to solve for our project.
Yes.
There are a lot of social media, as I told you, social media problems, like as we said in the first interview with someone, but when we got the teacher, he told us to focus on one problem. So now our project, now we are on our business, we are going to focus on shifting from online, not completely shifting, but trying to minimize the time people spend online,
Yeah.
to spend more time offline.
Yeah.
I think now you're getting my point,
Yeah.
and you see now where our problem is. So my first question is going to be this. This was about the previous interview, and my observation. But now for your for you today, I would like to ask you some questions. I have like 11 questions, but they are not that much. My first question is, are you aware of online social interaction?
Yes, I am. I have several social media sites that I'm a part of, including Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. I know that there are more that are available, like Pinterest and things like that, but the ones that I mainly use are Facebook or Snapchat.
Okay. Now my first question is, what comes in your mind if I say offline social interaction?
For me, offline social interaction is meeting someone in person, actually talking to them face to face, like something that involves communication without like a digital handpiece, so a phone or a computer. Just anything that enables you to do something with a human being that's actually there and not just via a computer screen.
Okay, good. The third question is, what do you prefer? online interaction and the offline interaction?
So which one I prefer?
Yeah, most. Yeah.
I am definitely an offline interaction person. If I need to communicate with someone, I'd rather just meet with them face to face. Everyone knows that I'm really terrible at replying to people over text because for me, I feel like when you text someone, it's quite emotionless.
Yeah.
You text someone, oh, that's great, amazing, but in your mind, you're just typing it without actually feeling anything.
Yeah.
When you're with the person, you actually emote more and you enjoy it more and you have that kind of personal connection. Whereas I think over Snapchat or you're seeing a filter, especially with Facebook. You see a photo of someone on holiday, and actually that person could be having a terrible time, but they just frame it like they're having a good time. And
But you just frame it as you have said. You have no idea what's going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
So yeah.
I understand. Now, this question might be maybe okay. Let us try to see, because I also say how to answer this question. What do you think about? No, not that question. How often do you physically socialize with other people, and when, for example?
For me, I'm quite a sociable person. I know not a lot of people my age do meet up that much, but for me, I usually socialise with my friends at least once a week. We host like a game night or
At home.
have drinks around my house.
You have never invited me.
Yeah,
I'm joking. Maybe one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you invite them at home, then you have drinks.
Yeah, drinks and.
Then you go out for some.
No, I
No,
used to go out a long time ago. I used to go out clubbing and drinking,
Nice list.
but now I work. So I think actually having a job now, a professional job, is actually has stopped that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really go out clubbing anymore.
Okay.
Yes, but I do try to see people at least once a week, and then I have football on a Monday where I see people as well.
Okay. This question wasn't on my list, but when you were talking, then it came to my mind. What about your relatives or parents when you're still in the UK, for example? When would you like?
This is one thing that is a good question actually, because for the last 3 years when I was at university, I saw especially my dad and my stepmom maybe twice or 3 times a year.
So that means you were meeting online most cases.
Yes,
okay.
most of the time it was FaceTime or Skype or text message or
okay,
call.
Now I understand you spend most of the time at school, so you used to spend most of the time with the students.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Now, apart from what do you think about our idea to create a platform that addresses this issue of offline interaction than online interaction?
I really like the idea. I think it's a nice sort of fitting time to put it in place, especially as young people are just spending a lot of time on their phones, not actually talking to people that are sat next to them on a train or on a bus or just generally in day-to-day life. I think a lot of young people actually struggle to talk to people because they're so used to like doing it via text message or on their phone. So I think implementing something that would allow them to have more social interaction face to face is a really nice idea.
Oh wow, that's nice. Okay, apart from sharing stories, as I told you before, sharing knowledge clips, meeting up professionals, what other features do you think we are missing on our platform?
Good question. Off the top of my head, maybe good question.
Okay, maybe if there's one difficult, you can go to the next one because it's related. Is there anything that you would love us to address related to offline interaction on this platform? In your mind?
Yeah, in my mind. I'm just thinking. You can edit this bit out. I think Are you planning? Is the site to get people to meet each other in person?
Yeah, in person.
Okay,
So,
I'm just making sure that I've got.
we want to create a platform where people interested can always go and see the information, meet up. Because now we want to put up something which will attract people to come to our website and learn from us. That's why we put up this kind of sharing, clip knowledge, sharing stories, meeting up profession. This might force young generation to come and visit our website to learn from us. Also meet up with our events that we want to organize, our workshops, as will be seen in place.
Yeah, I mean, also maybe like you could do a certain part of your site which sort of shows the certain things that you can do with people, how important it is to meet people face to face, like what the benefits are, and health reasons why it's a good idea to meet someone in face rather than just via chat. The dangers of social interaction via websites such as Tinder, for example. I know a lot of people that have dealt with a lot of problems from not knowing the person and meeting them.
Then they meet up and sometimes get problems. So
okay. So I think maybe doing a part of the site which gives people advice on events to host with their friends, like places to go, like maybe places to go in their neighborhood. So maybe it can when you log on, the site notifies knows your location, so it gives you ideas of places to go with your friends, places to visit, things to do. So you actually have like a reason, like something else to spur you on to actually meet with the people face to face.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll talk about that with my team. Okay. Do you have anyone in your cycle that can help us to make this project happen?
Do I know anyone that can help you make this project happen? That is a good question. Off the top of my head,
apart from you, because I know you can, but if there's anyone else.
No, I'm just trying to think. I don't know.
Maybe we'll come back to that question. As you think, no problem. We'll come back to that question later. Okay, what do you think about our approach to raise the revenues to run our business? We will depend on donations, for example, or get advertisement from business people, from business company to support us through advertising on our website. And the third one is workshops across the globe. We'll be going around giving workshops to universities, to schools, to government institutions, all that kind, because that's how we want to raise our money. How do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think obviously getting local business involved and using them to fund the business is a nice idea, because it gives money back to the community by advertising local businesses, but also it helps fund the project without charging large amounts for the service. So I think that's a good idea.
Okay, now do you think it's a good idea to no, wait a minute. Okay, number 10. Do you think if we put up a subscription fee it would work, and why?
I think it depends on what you're offering and how much you're asking to pay, but I think definitely if you did a good enough promotional video or promotional advertisement as such, then I think people would be willing to pay, especially if you approached it in a way that enables them to get more out of life and live life not through a phone, but actually live life in the world they live in, and actually show what you offer, make sure you have lots to offer, and maybe offer like a trial month or things like that. I think absolutely people will pay for a service if they feel it's beneficial for them, but you need to show them.
But according to our package so far, what you have seen, do you prefer to give them free of charge, like a subscription free, so that we can, or people just ask you for a little amount, like 99 cents per year or €1?
I think the thing is it's difficult. you can charge monthly fee and you
Yeah.
can charge a subscription, and I think maybe in the future that is a good idea. But as a starting platform, like as
Better
where to
to
start,
give it free.
it's better to just kind of feed it into the market and see how it's received,
So how
rather
they-
than asking for them to pay. For example, there's a company called Graze which I used to subscribe to,
Okay.
and it was basically a food company where they send healthy food packages through your door, but they offered a lot of like free first box, and then
Okay.
you can unsubscribe if you don't like it.
Okay.
But a lot of people subscribed and got a free month or 2 months, and then decided to actually just carry it on.
Okay.
And that's always a good way of doing it. So just make sure you offer a lot of freebies, like a lot of if you subscribe for like 5 months, you get a free Save the Future
Yeah.
keyring or
Okay.
things like that. Just offer something in return for subscribing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, this was the question. Would you donate to our project, or would you recommend us to be donated to?
Yes, I would. I wouldn't necessarily donate because I don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I would definitely recommend you to be donated to. I think it's a really good, nice cause. I think, especially for our generation who were born in 1995 and grew up with playing in the garden,
Yeah.
playing outside, having the fresh
Yeah,
air,
true.
playing
That's
with friends.
You would support, of course.
Yeah,
Because
and my little brother, who's now turning 13, grew up with iPads, Xboxes,
understand, yeah.
and for him, he communicates with his friends over his Xbox.
Sure.
He communicates with. He doesn't see any of his friends. He just communicates with them.
It
over
doesn't have
Xbox.
any value
And,
about value in you, like sitting there and they talk with him or like
No,
having chat.
he has one friend over, like maybe ever so often, which is his best friend. But other than that, he just communicates via Xbox.
So-
and I think if he had the chance, he would do that all
And
day.
you think that is a very big problem?
Yes, because I think as he gets older, like he already gets anxious meeting people and meeting new people, and I
Yeah.
think part of that is
Maybe
because
we also one time be shy to meet new people
Yeah,
because
because-
he's not used to that.
yeah, eventually kids will grow up in a world where they're scared of meeting new people and actually going outside of their house because they're so used to communicating people over Xbox that actually approaching people in real life will be daunting to them.
Okay, it's nice. I think that was our interview. I think there's nothing much we can say. That's what I want to know from you, and thank you for helping us out.
Yeah, no worries, Daniel.
Yeah,
Thank you for
you're welcome.
asking.